morning. I'm holding a treat right up so he can sit nice and still. Chan, look here. As you know, last week you were working with Mrs. Murgo on 3D shapes. So I thought it would be fun to do a little 3D shape hunt through our house. And I'm going to show you one of mine, and we're going to do it in my refrigerator. So I'm going to open up my fridge here, and we're going to see what kinds of 3D shapes we can find, all right? We learned about cubes, rectangular prisms, spheres, cones, okay? So we're going to go ahead and take a look at Miss Martinson's fridge and see what kind of 3D shapes we can find. Now remember, they're not going to be perfect, but we have to use our imagination, okay? All right, Chan, say hello. Good boy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up my fridge, okay? And we're gonna see lots of stuff, right? My fridge is usually jam-packed with things. We have lots of leftovers. This was a nice opportunity for me to clean out my fridge. I got to take everything out and organize it a little bit, so I hope you like my nice clean fridge. It won't last long. So I want you to take a look and see what you see in my refrigerator just from here. If you notice any shapes that we talked about, I'll zoom over here to the door. Lots of things, okay? What do we see? What kinds of 3D shapes do we see in the fridge, okay? There's lots of one shape, that's what I'm gonna say. I had a hard time finding some cones because I don't have any ice cream cones, I will tell you that. But we're gonna use our imagination a little bit and just kind of think outside the box. So I want you to take a look and see, maybe think, okay, what do I see right now looking here that is a 3D shape? All right, first grade, so here's what I pulled out of my refrigerator. Now I had many more cylinders. I had a lot of cylinders in my fridge for some reason. As you can see, there are some items I didn't have too many, and some that I had to do a little bit of creativity here. Okay, so we're gonna go through, we're gonna start over here. I have a bottle of, what's says salad bottle, but this is leftover salad dressing, leftover pasta sauce in a container that looks like a cylinder, right? I have two flat surfaces, one on top, one on bottom, and then the curved one around. So there's one cylinder I had. I also had a container of feta cheese crumbles that I like to put on my salad. Again, cylinder, they're not the same size, but that's okay, we know that, right? Top, flat bottom, and then a curved outer surface. Sorry, my filming's not the best. All right, so now what do you think these two things are? If you think rectangular prism, you are correct. This is a really nice version if you cut off the top. This is some chicken broth leftover from some turkey chili I made the other day, okay? So I have all flat surfaces, if you see, all flat, okay? Now, it's not like a cube because if you take a look, these two sides are longer than the top and the bottom, okay? So we have two sets of parallel sides, but they're different lengths, okay? So there's one rectangular prism. This one is not as defined, but I'm gonna say it kind of fits the category, right? I have flat surfaces and I have two sets of parallel sides. This is a thing of mushrooms. We're making meatloaf tomorrow, so these are gonna go in our meatloaf. So that's kind of like a rectangular prism. If you notice, some of the sides are curved in a perfect world, right? When we were drawing these in school, they would be all flat and nice. They would make nice points, okay? But like I said, we're doing a little hunt, so we're doing the best that we can, okay? So cylinder, rectangular prism. This is the only cube I had in my fridge. And it's not even a perfect cube, right? Because this side's a little bit bigger than this side. But this is a leftover little box. Somebody gave this to me for my birthday with a cupcake in it. I have not eaten the cupcake yet. Maybe I shouldn't, that's a sign. But it's, we're gonna call it a cube. But if you notice, some of the sides are a little bit smaller. Okay, if we had sides all this length, it would be a perfect cube. But like I said, we're doing the best we can to find things around our house. Okay, so there's a cube. Spheres. Obviously not a perfect sphere, but if you take a look, my apple has all curved sides, and that looks like a nice, yummy apple, right? So there's a sphere I found in my refrigerator. I also found some grapes. Again, they're not a perfect sphere, right? but they have all all curved sides. So there's one of our spheres. Here's the one I had to do a little bit of, use my imagination, okay? So I was looking for a cone, but I didn't have any. Okay, this does look like a triangular prism a little bit, but I thought maybe if I put them together, it looks like a cube, a cone. Not really, but we're gonna go with it has the curved edge on the bottom, okay? And it's pointed at the top. So if you would have your ice cream cone, it would look like this, right? Like I said, we're using our imagination here, first grade. So what I want you to do is I would like you to do a 3D shape hunt throughout your house. It doesn't have to be in your refrigerator. Look around your house. I want you to try to find at least 2 objects in your house that match the 3D shape categories. And on the next slide, it's going to have a place where you can type them in. So get creative, look around your living room, look in your bedroom. I'm sure you guys have tons of toys that represent these shapes, okay? So have fun with it. Maybe get your brother or sister involved. I don't know, have fun. I can't wait to see what you guys find. Have fun and good job.